So guys, it's the evening after the evening before, and with Roman Abramovich announcing that he's selling the club, I'm going to be looking at all the potential buyers, and out of all of those buyers that have been muted, which one I would prefer to take over at Chelsea. So welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So, yesterday was one of the darkest days in Chelsea's history, with the news that Roman Abramovich is leaving the club after 19 successful years where he won it all. He is leaving with a heavy heart. He didn't want to go, and many people thought that he was only going to stick around for 3 or 4 seasons before getting bored. Never got bored. People said it was his plaything. It wasn't his plaything. It was something he took very seriously, and he'll still be here today if he wasn't driven out by the British government for his quote unquote links with Putin. So anyway, he has put it out for sale, and I'm going to be examining all the potential buyers who have been linked with the club. At the moment, the biggest noise is coming from a consortium headed up by Todd Boehly or Boehly and Hansberg of Weiss. I hope it's not Burley. Some people pronounce it Burley, some say Boehly. If it's Burley, although it's not spelt Burley, but it sounds too much like Craig Burley, so no, don't want him near the club. And let's talk about Hansberg Weiss, because he was the one who I mentioned yesterday when the news broke that Abramovich was going to be selling. So I did a video about that in the morning. And so Weiss, he's a Swiss national who lives in America. Yeah, he made his billions as the founder of Synths. I think it's a manufacturer of bone fracture implants. And apparently he sold it to Johnson & Johnson in the region of £40 billion. So it was 20 billion, was it? £20 billion, I think he sold it for. So he had a lot of money, but he's one of the world's biggest philanthropists. And he's got a foundation possessing more than £2 billion in assets. So for those who don't know what a philanthropist is, he's someone who gives away money to charity. So he may be perfect for a club that we nickname sometimes Charity FC. And so in the consortium, he's going to be with this Todd Boehly. Todd Boehly, he's American. He's made his money. He's got a firm called the Elridge Industries, which is, I think it's a media company. And he's co-owner or part owner of the LA Dodgers baseball team. And so he's been looking to take over an English club for a few years now. I think he was inquired about Chelsea 3 years ago when Roman Abramovich was just about to be kicked out of England, and after being sanctioned. But at the time, Roman was in no pressure to sell, so he didn't entertain any deals from Todd Boehly. So Boehly, as I said, looked at Tottenham. So I like what Boehly has got to say about football. He says football's the biggest sport in the world. The passion the fans have for the sport and the team is unparalleled. So what you are trying to build with these teams, you are really trying to A, win, and B, be part of the community. So those words, win and to be part of the community, hopefully that says to me that if he does take over, then he's not here to just hemorrhage money like some of the other Americans, but he's here to compete and also play a part in the community, so have a bond with the Chelsea support. So we'll watch and see whether he is a man of his word. So those are the first people who are interested in the club. So let's move on now. So Jim Ratcliffe was interested, but I'm going to rule him out from now because he's actually not me. He himself has ruled himself out. He's the second richest guy in England, actually. I think the 46th richest man in the world. But he already owns a club in France, Nice, and he said he did explore buying the club in 2019 as well, but that ship sailed and he said he's no longer interested. So let's just write him off. And then we've got a guy called Javed Afridi. Anyone who likes cricket would know him because he's a Pakistani businessman, and he is the owner of the Peshawar Zalmi, a cricket team who Owen Morgan, the England captain, plays for. I think he's a cousin of Shahid Afridi as well. You know, the all-rounder, Pakistan all-rounder with the big hitting batsman. Anyone who knows cricket would know who Shahid Afridi is. So he's not worth. I think he's only got 200 million to his name though when I did research. But so if he was coming in, he would have to come in with a consortium as well to buy it. So he's another one in the fray. And then we've got Lofty Mansour. He's Egyptian. Good thing about Mansour is that he's a Chelsea season ticket holder. So, like Abramovich, he is actually a Chelsea supporter. So he's going to have the best interest of the club at heart. So with him, he'll have to come on with his parents as well, because his dad's quite a wealthy man. And the Mansour Group, I think, have revenues in the region of $6 billion, which is 4.4 billion pounds. And they also own the Egyptian version of the McDonald's. So hopefully he doesn't feed the players with burgers. Not very good for their health. Eden Hazard might come back for that. I don't know, because, you know, he's a man who loves his burgers. But so the pluses with him, as I said, because being a Chelsea season ticket holder, then he's going to have the passion for the club. I'm not sure if their net worth is 4.4 billion, or their revenue stream. So that's a big difference, really, because would he be able to afford the money of 3 billion and run the club if their net worth is 4.4? But I think it's just their revenue, so I'm not sure what their net worth is actually. And we have, this is an interesting one, Al Walid bin Talal. And so he is the grandson of the Saudi Arabia's first king. And this guy, he's rich. He is really rich. So Abramovich was, what, 12 billion pounds of worth? This guy is worth just shy of 40 billion pounds. And so this is spanning investments in Banking Group, City Group, and 21st Century Fox. But he's never been involved in sport before. What may be a downside with this one, why he may not be considered, although if Chelsea do want him, but he may not pass the fit and proper test, what they have, because he was involved in anti-corruption. He had an anti-corruption case against him, but he reached a financial settlement with King Salman. So if they may dig into his past. You know, they don't want Chelsea to be successful again, so they may use it against him. And here's a little joke one: Conor McGregor, the wrestler, or the WMA wrestler. He has been having a bit of fun with this, and he's sent a tweet with a screenshot on his WhatsApp message and saying, "Yeah, let's buy it." But come on, he's only worth, what, 160 million pounds, I think. So he's a way off. If he needs to, you know, you'll have to raise 10 times that amount if he wants to buy Chelsea. So if I can get any of those I've mentioned, for the Saudi for the money. Saudi for the money is Walid bin Talal, £40 billion. But he's had no football experience, so we don't know how he'll get on there. The prospect of Lofty Mansour is quite good, being a season ticket holder. So maybe him, if he can has the necessary funds to keep us competitive. And I do like the vision of Todd Boehly as well, but is he coming in with that vision, or is he coming in as another American owner to just see us as a business proposition rather than a competitive football club? So those are the people who are mentioned. You know, PA Sports did a little news story earlier saying that Roman Abramovich hasn't been short of bids. Many bidders have come in matching close to that £3 billion that he wants. So there's going to be more links every single day. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. So out of those guys that I've mentioned, who would you prefer out of those guys? And also, have you got anyone else who's in the fray? You know, not the guy, I heard of the guy who owns Zayn. What's the guy, Bugatti, that's that car? Tesla, yeah. Someone joked about the guy from Tesla who's the richest man in the world, but he's not going to get into football. But some serious names. Have you heard of any serious names, some billionaires who you know are going to be interested in the club? Let us know. Stick your comments in the comment section below. And guys, until the next one, please like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, and so that you'll be notified every time a new video is made on this channel. Take care, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.